Okay, so after you've determined that you want to purchase, the first major item on the list of things to do is to figure out how much can you afford to spend. Um, it is very important to figure this out up front. And if you're a cash buyer, if you have the cash on the sidelines and you're ready to go, then it shouldn't be much of an issue because you have a comfort level knowing what you want to spend cash. But most buyers are not cash buyers. Most buyers finance, go through a mortgage for buying the property. So it's important to figure this out all up front. What price range will a lender lend to you on? How much down payment are they going to require you to put down? So, and that's all going to be based upon your income, your credit, your assets, and your debt. So it's very important for you to figure all this out up front because that also helps me in determining what properties fit the budget that you want to stay within. Many customers who search online, a lot of these websites don't have the taxes listed. And in those property monthly payment calculators, the taxes may not be coming into that calculator. And also the maintenance fee, if it's a condominium, the maintenance fee is not coming in. So it's important to know what monthly budget you're comfortable spending. So it's always good to speak with a mortgage company up front in the beginning to get pre-approved or mortgage pre-qualified, where they look at your income, your credit, your assets, and your debt, and they'll come back to you saying, based upon all this information, you are comfortable of a purchase price, say, of $500,000 with a down payment of 20%, and that will give you a monthly payment of XYZ. And then in return, once I know what budget you want to be within and the budget that the lender will lend to you on, I can then reverse engineer and say, okay, here are all the properties that will fit your budget, fit your mortgage criteria, and then we could start looking at things that way. I have had customers who did not get pre-approved or talk to a lender, and then once they found the property that they were absolutely in love with, only after they talked to a lender did they discover that they're not able to obtain a loan on that property, and they would either have to get a cosigner or not buy it and go to a different price range. So it's always good to handle the mortgage issue up front before you start looking. Also, you will need, when you make an offer, a copy of a mortgage pre-approval letter, which the lender can provide you. We need to present that along with your offer. So it's always good to have that up front versus scrambling at like 8 o'clock at night after you viewed a property and we're trying to get a lender on the phone. So it just makes the process easier for you when you find the property. Now, many customers say to me, well, I don't want to have my credit pulled. Now, many lenders now are doing like soft credit pulls. It's not like a major credit pull, but I'll link down below several lenders that I work with in the area if you have any specific lending questions where you could talk to them about this. But it is good to handle this all up front so you know exactly what price range you want to be within, or they'll lend to you on. And also, you also know, does the price range that the mortgage company will lend to you on, does that meet what you want? Is you might be looking at something way more expensive and they might say, based upon your income and your credit, you can only buy in this range. So, or buy a property in this price point. So it's all about then, do you want to go to that price point level or do you want to wait? Do you want to have somebody co-sign? So these are all things that it's good to handle up front. If you have any questions about this, please let me know.